most stable motorcycles, entering a corner, tracking through the corner, hitting the apex, and setting up the exit. Very stable mid-corner. Now I know why the Europeans really like these bikes. Now I really like them. Very pleasantly surprised. I didn't expect this bike to be so nice. If I knew they were this nice years ago, I would have snatched one up. They were a very pricey bike. In 2010, they were $9,999. That was the same issue with the Honda Pacific Coast. When they came out, they seemed to be about $2,000 too high. This has a nice sounding exhaust. It's totally stock exhaust. Oh my gosh, it quit. That was me. I don't know what I did wrong there. This does not have a light flywheel. It doesn't seem to be prone to stalling. There it did it again. Right at full throttle. It kind of bucked a little bit. I'm glad I got the genuine Honda 2-inch thick service manual with this. Oh, that restaurant's finally opened. They closed before the virus. See if she stalls again. I think it just needs its neck wrung for a day or two. Run a couple tanks of gas through it. and see if that fixes it. But we're going to have snow next week. And I got to put some horns on this. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to behave here and see. We're going to be going past, I don't know if Ben Roethlisberger still lives here. I heard he built a new beautiful house. Wow, this takes bumps well. A little stiff, but the suspension recovers quickly. Because I know that bump back there, the seam at the bridge, it tends to keep the suspension busy. Too busy by the time you hit the second ripple. Very well tuned front fork, which reminds me I'm going to change the fork oil and the brake fluid, and I'm going to pull the drive shaft and lube the splines, check the wheel bearings, which they felt pretty smooth. I checked them this morning. See how she'll putt. I should pull the plug on the oil when I get home, but I don't have any I don't have a new oil filter for it yet. I just ordered it. The seat still feels great. I have been reading that people that have tried these bikes that belong to their friend, people put videos on saying they let their friends try it, and a lot of them remarked that the friends felt that this is one of the most comfortable bikes they ever rode. And I'm not going to dispute that. I agree. What's happening here? I'm going to practice taking off the muffler. I don't want all of those bolts to rust solid, making it difficult when I need to take the wheels off. this is a terrible road. Terrible. Bump, 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 bump. And the machine is absorbing it. A lighter machine, my Kawasaki Z400, when you hit bumps on a lighter bike, the whole bike moves. When you're on a little bit heavier bike, just the wheels move, unless it's a really big one. Good engine braking. Really good brakes. I wish it only had a single disc in the front. They don't put dual discs on each wheel of your car. I probably have about 500, wow, there's quite a dip there, 500 horsepower of brakes up front. A single disc would have been fine. I hope you see me. Don't be in a hurry. Thank you. North Park Lake. What a mild-mannered bike. Look how stable it is, even at slow speeds. It's a little bit of a long reach to the ground. That means you've got more padding, and that's okay with me. Okay. See, this is the kind of machine, little bit, it lulls you. You don't realize how fast you're going until you check the speedometer. Like a Ducati, I took my buddy's Ducati one time. He said, "You got to ride this thing." So I took it out, and I just went through the gears out on the interstate, nobody around. I looked on at the speedometer, I was doing 110. By the time I sat up and looked at the speedometer, really gives you, the fairing was protecting me from the wind, and the motor just sounded like it was loafing the way this one does. Big twins feel less busy. Look at that. No hands. No head shake. There, it did that buck. It did that pause right there. It seems to do it. I'll bet that's throttle position sensor. I gotta look into that. I had a Moto Guzzi that did that. My 1980 V50/2. And it was a tuning issue in the ignition system. The timing would not advance until the machine was doing 2,000 RPM. So you go to increase your speed, and the engine's bogging, and then all of a sudden it hits 2,000 RPM, and then it gives you a kick. And it felt like there was something wrong with the carburation, but it was an ignition tuning thing. That had electronic ignition, and that's the way it was a flaw in the machine. But I'm sure this is much more advanced than that. Funny it didn't do that whenever I took it for a test drive. Very steep hill. Well, it looks like I have to learn a whole new set of skills diagnosing the hesitation this has. I've never had a bike that did that. I've heard the FJRs had an issue. Years ago. Wonder if I got any mail. $15% off. I like that store, Boscoff. I had to go get my trailer from my son to pick this up. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see what they do. What kind of turn signals we got here? Oh, fancy. I don't know about these LEDs on the side of the license plate, if they're stock or not. If there's lights on a vehicle, they have to work. for inspection. I used to be a state inspector. Okay, I got work to do. I like the bike. I'm a little disappointed it has a carburation issue. I expected it to be a smaller machine, but it's not. That's a big machine. And I expected it to be underpowered. Excuse me. But it's not.